Good evening. You are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq gives an audience at Al Alam Palace to His Excellency U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. His Majesty Sultan Haytham sends a cable of greetings to His Excellency the Governor General of St. Lucia on his country's independence anniversary. And signed by His Majesty the Sultan, His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq inaugurates tomorrow the activities of Muscat International Book Fair. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq gave an audience at Al Alam Palace this evening to His Excellency U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. During the meeting, they reviewed aspects of his existing cooperation between the Sultanate and the United States of America in various fields, so as to serve the joint interests of both nations. The meeting was attended by His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, Her Excellency Leslie M. Tsu, Ambassador of United States to the Sultanate. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency Emmanuel Neville Snack, Governor General of St. Lucia on his country's independence anniversary. Sayyida Al-Jalila, the wife of His Majesty the Sultan, received at Al Alam Palace this evening Suzanne Pompeo, the wife of the U.S. Secretary of State, and his accompanying delegation who arrived in the Sultanate for a one-day visit. Earlier, His Excellency U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and his accompanying delegation arrived to the Sultanate for one-day visit. The minister and his accompanying delegation were received by His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, the minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, and Her Excellency the U.S. Ambassador to the Sultanate, and a number of U.S. Embassy members. Assigned by His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Saeed, His Majesty's advisor, will inaugurate at 7 p.m. tomorrow the events of the 25th session of the Muscat International Book Fair at Oman Conventions and Exhibition Center. 946 publishing houses and 25 media institutions from inside and outside the Sultanate will take part in the book fair.
ولولا ثبات ورسوخ الأمن وانتشار الأمان في ربوع هذه البلاد الذي ما كان ليتحقق إلا بوجود قوات مسلحة جاهزة وعصرية ومعدة إعدادا عاليا بكل فروعها وقطاعاتها، ونحن نقدر دورها العظيم في ضمان منجزات ومكتسبات البلاد، ونؤكد على دعمنا لها واعتزازنا بدورها.
Still to come in our news bulletin. The national anthem of the Sultanate has historical connotations and is a source of pride for all citizens of the country.
وسنبني علاقتنا مع جميع دول العالم على تراث عظيم خلفه لنا السلطان الراحل عليه رحمة الله ومغفرته، أساسه الالتزام بعلاقات الصداقة والتعاون مع الجميع، واحترام المواثيق والقوانين والاتفاقيات التي أمضيناها مع مختلف الدول والمنظمات.
The national anthem is the most important symbol of the national identity. It's a source of pride for all citizens of the country. The national anthem of the Sultanate has historical connotations. The late His Majesty Sultan Saeed bin Taimur, may Allah have mercy on his soul, ordered to write a national anthem for the Sultanate of Muscat in that time. The content and poetic words of this anthem is similar to those which came late with little differences. Then it was changed to be for the new name of the Sultanate, Sultanate of Oman and Muscat, during the era of late His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Saeed, may Allah rest his soul in peace. Some words of the anthem were also changed. Chinese Premier Li Keqiang urged today efforts to guarantee the production of medical necessities for prevention and control of the novel coronavirus spread in the country, which has killed more than 2,200 people since its outbreak in central China's Hubei province in mid-December 2019. In a tour of inspection over the production and supply of medical necessities in Heidian district in West Beijing, Li heard reports on the production of protective suits and face masks in the whole of China, which indicate that the production capacity has increased several times in a short period of time with concerted efforts by the whole nation. With daily production capacity expected to reach 100 million masks in the near future, Li said the epidemic control has now entered a critical stage and that the resumption of production or operation of businesses in the country also requires sufficient supply of protection materials. South Korea has declared the southeast city of Daegu and the surrounding region as a special management zone following an explosion in infections of the new coronavirus that city officials say threatened to overwhelm the region's health system. The Korean Prime Minister said the national government will concentrate its support to the region to ease a shortage in sick beds, medical personnel and equipment. 69 cases of COVID-19 infections, as well as the country's first death of a virus patient, have been confirmed in the southeast city of Daegu and nearby areas over Wednesday and Thursday, a sudden jump that triggered fears that the outbreak is getting out of control. The surge of infections in the Daegu area and several cases in the capital Seoul, where infection routes weren't immediately traceable, forced government officials to acknowledge for the first time yesterday that the virus has begun to circulate in the local population. The European Union is urging an immediate halt to a crushing offensive by Syrian forces that has displaced nearly 1 million people in recent weeks. The 27-nation EU said in a statement early today that it is ready to boost aid to the most vulnerable civilians affected in Syria's Idlib region. As tensions mount between Russia and Turkey, which are backing opposite sides in Syria's civil war, the EU called for a sustainable ceasefire on all sides and to allow unimpeded and direct humanitarian access to all those in need. Possible deal between Washington and the insurgents. Afghanistan's National Security Council spokesman said today the reduction in violence will start from 22nd February and will last for 1 week. If the partial truce goes ahead, it will. Iranians voted for a new parliament today, with turnout seen as a key measure of support for Iran's leadership as sanctions weigh on the economy and U.S. pressure isolates the country diplomatically. The disqualification of more than 7,000 potential candidates, most of them reformists and moderates, raised the possibility of lower than usual turnout. Among those disqualified were 90 sitting members of parliament who had wanted to run for re-election. The election comes at a time of growing economic hardship for many in Iran. U.S. sanctions have strangled Iran's ability to sell its oil abroad, forcing its economy into recession. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq gives an audience at Al Alam Palace to His Excellency U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. His Majesty Sultan Haytham sends a cable of greetings to His Excellency the Governor General of St. Lucia on his country's independence anniversary. And assigned by His Majesty the Sultan, His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq inaugurates tomorrow the activities of Muscat International Book Fair. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.